Okay, I'll start with a small story that happened nearly during the World War. So there was this little girl and she had a little brother. So they were sent to the concentration camps, because they were Jews, of course. So they were boarding the train. So the brother was left behind and the sister was waiting for the brother. So when the brother came in, the sister shouted at the brother because he didn't bring his shoes. And of course it's a European country, in Germany it's bitterly cold in winters, so the reason might be justified, but she talked with him very roughly, and she even pulled his ear or something like that, and she behaved very bad with her brother just because he didn't bring the shoes. Then they went off, they boarded the train, and what happened is, after a couple of stations, boys and girls, males and females, were separated, and that was the last time or the last conversation that she had with her brother. So what happened was, when she grew up, she took a vow, because she couldn't meet her brother. She died in around 2005 or 6. She settled in US later on in her life. But what she did was, she took a vow that she would never talk to anyone like that, and she'll always communicate or interact with people as if it was her last time talking to them or a last meeting with them. That made her grow internally and be a lot modest, and she left all the bad qualities like anger. She was never angry, she was rude. These all qualities were left off, and she did a lot of social reforms and she worked for a lot of social causes as well. So just that incident impacted her so much that the entire course of her life was changed. So the lesson here that we can learn is, experiences or situations are not our lives. We are a piece of life, and situations are life situations. We are not the situations. So the part that situations play in our lives, or the experiences they play in our lives, is to teach us something. So maybe the worst situation that you're facing, you might be feeling that you are in hell, you are going through something that no one has been before, or whatever. So you can either think of it as an opportunity to be wise, to gain some wisdom, or you can take it as an excuse to be wounded. So the choice is yours. Any type of situation, any bad situation, if you lost someone, or if you're going through a bad relationship or whatever. So you have these two options, either to become wiser or to become wounded. The choice is simply yours. Wounded means it's an excuse that you give to yourself that the situation is bad, so I can maybe get addicted. Up to that extent people go though, but you can be lazy, you can be you can do nothing, and you can just feel shit about it for long durations, or you can simply take in the situation as a chance to learn, to grow yourself, and in simple terms, to learn how to deal with that situation. Every experience, every bad thing, as you label it bad, I'll get in another video which says what good or bad is, but for your conception, or for your this perception that you have of bad or good. So if it's a bad situation, then simply you can take it as an example or experience to learn how to tackle a bad situation. So this mindset helps a lot. I do advise a lot of people, a lot of students as well, the same thing, that if there is a bad thing that's going on, or bad life situation in your life, then just try to learn how to deal with it. So end of the day, you know how to tackle with such a situation. So simple story and a very nice lesson, guys. You can look out everything in a positive way. Everything has something that you can get from, or you can nurture yourself with. From every experience you can get something to improve yourself, or to grow internally, or to become wiser. So probably that's the better way. It's difficult, I know, but still you can start trying at least. Thank you guys for watching.